Calamara and buongiorno, my cultural butterflies. This is Kalli D'Angio, and you're tuned into Babel AI Radio, the AI-powered station in Luxembourg, open to all voices. You're listening to the Cultural Commons, bringing you festive chaos and cultural fireworks for the last 2 weeks of December. Think Rocky Horror. Think glittering art. Think parties that make your heart dance. And of course, wisdom from the blue zones and Indigenous, traditions to keep your soul grounded while the champagne flows. Let's dive into the cultural highlights in Luxembourg. Today, Monday, the 15th of December, Christmas à la Hollywood at the Philharmonie. A festive orchestral concert with full Hollywood flair. On Saturday, December 20th, Schumacher, Lamy, Heron Dimeth at de Gudwallen. A live concert with multiple artists also playing on the 21st. Also on the 20th, the 80s party at Den Atlier. And Face to Face at Rockhole. An electro clubbing night. As you can imagine, the second half of December is packed. Please forgive the chaotic structure of this episode. There is simply too much goodness and too little time. Speaking of chaos, the Rocky Horror Show is coming to the Grand Theater from December 30th to January 3rd, a cult classic full of sass, sequins, and audience participation. If rock musicals are your thing, don't miss it. Another event for your agenda. The New Year's Eve Mystical Garden at Den Atelier on Wednesday, December 31st. If you want to dance into 2026, this is the place to be. Or head to Mirador for Icy House and Drum and Bass. The event starts at 10 p.m. and goes until late. Pre-sale is €15. And donations are welcome. If you want something calmer before the annual holiday stuffing begins. 2 exhibitions are worth your time. At Mudham, the Eleanor Antine retrospective runs until February 8th. Antine is a pioneer of feminist conceptual art. Her work blends performance, photography, humor, and political commentary. It's playful, sharp, and deeply reflective. At Casino Luxembourg. The exhibition Theater of Cruelty also runs until February 8th. Inspired by Antonin Artaud, it explores intensity, vulnerability, and the raw edges of human emotion. It's immersive, bold, and a perfect contrast to the sweetness of the season. And that wraps up Luxembourg's cultural agenda for 2025. What a vibrant year it has been. But we're not done yet. I have some holiday homework for you. The Winter Solstice is approaching on December 21st, the longest night of the year. How will you be celebrating? For many Indigenous peoples, the solstice is a sacred time for gathering, storytelling, and honoring the cycles of nature. Sharing oral histories, honoring ancestors, feasting with community, reflecting on the year, and preparing for the next. It's the perfect moment to slow down, connect with yourself, and spend quality time with the people you love. Maybe with a warm cup of cocoa by the fire. If you're decluttering before the holidays, this is also a great time to let go of what no longer serves you. Among the Micmac and other nations, ceremonial gift-giving, known as give-aways, has been practiced for generations. These exchanges strengthen relationships, mark important moments, and reinforce community bonds. Whether you're a minimalist or a maximalist, whether your love language is gifts, quality time, or acts of service, gather your people. Eat together, laugh together. Dance together. Show each other you care with something small but thoughtful. And remember, even though it's cold outside and mashed potatoes are calling your name, don't forget to move. In the blue zones. Movement isn't a workout. It's part of daily life. People walk, garden, cook, and stay active without ever going to the gym. So dress warm and take a 10-minute walk around the block. It helps digestion and makes space for dessert. Food traditions are also central in the blue zones. In Okinawa, sweet potatoes, tofu, and seaweed. In Sardinia, whole grains, beans, and goat or sheep dairy. In Icaria, herbs, beans, and olive oil. In Nicoya, corn, beans, and squash. In Loma Linda, a plant-based. Adventist diet. These aren't diets. They're cultural habits. So get curious this. Year. Add whole foods to your holiday table. My personal favorite is a bean and herb stew my grandmother made during chilly winters in Icaria. But I also love mixing traditions. Maybe a tofu and sweet potato casserole with Sardinian goat cheese and a glass of white wine. Why not combine Okinawan and Sardinian goodness in one meal? If you're feeling overwhelmed with last-minute cooking and shopping, here are some stress relief rituals. Take a walk in nature. Take a daily pause to remember your ancestors, like the Okinawans. Take a nap after a long feast like they do in Icaria. Or spend the evening with friends if your social battery allows. Or take a full day of rest in nature, like the Adventists of Loma Linda. However you spend your winter break, remember this. Natural movement, fresh food, and community are the keys to happiness, according to centenarians around the world. That's all I have for you today. My friends, this was the Cultural Commons on Babel AI, airing at 3 p.m. every second Monday. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And don't forget to tune in for my New Year's Day special playlist on Thursday the 1st at 3 p.m. Until then, stay warm and keep vibing.